pleasant day to you, grade 4 learners. Are you doing great today? I'm glad to hear that. I am Teacher Franklin, your teacher for today's lesson. Today, we are going to have another adventure and discover new things in the world of English. Are you ready? Come on! Do you already have your materials with you? Your module, your notebook, and your pen. Then we are now all ready. Before we explore our lesson, let's have first a quick review of our previous module. Can you still remember it? Come on, let's find out. On your previous module, you learned about context clues. Now, context clues are hints that the author gives to help define a difficult or unusual word. Now, were you able to answer all the activities from your previous module? That's great! That means you understood well the lesson about context clues. Today, we are going to tackle English 4, Module 2 for the second quarter. At the end of the session, you will be able to use clear and coherent sentences employing appropriate grammatical structures. Kinds of nouns, mass nouns, count nouns, collective nouns, possessive nouns. Before we start with lesson 1, let's try to think on this, kids. How many fingers do you have? Can you count your toes? How about your hair? Now let's try to activate your prior knowledge about our lesson. Are you ready? Let's go! Let's go to page 1. Are you already in page 1? Here's the instruction. Use each of the following nouns in a sentence. Write your answers on your answer sheets. You will be given 30 seconds to do this activity. Are you ready? Great! Let's start! Time's up, kids! Were you able to use each word in a sentence? Good job! How did you find the activity? Don't worry if you found it difficult. I got your back. Let's now proceed to lesson 1 of your module. People, places, things, animals, and events have their names. Some names show possession. Some represent a group. Some can be counted and some cannot. In this lesson, you will be able to learn more about these names. Come on and let us work on this new adventure. Are you ready for your adventure? Let's go! For your first quest, let us answer the activity on page 3. Are you already in page 3? Complete the sentences below with the correct nouns in the box. Write your answers on your answer sheet. You will be given 5 seconds to answer each sentence. Are you now ready? Let's start. Number 1. Uncle Blanc pancit is delicious. What is your answer? Great! Joel's is the correct answer. Number 2. We usually work in blank during activities. What do you think is the answer? Good job! The correct answer is group. Number 3. I bought a new blank. What is your answer, kids? Brilliant! The correct answer is pencil. Number 4. Papa asked for another cup of blank. What do you think is the answer? Great! The correct answer is rice. If you're able to get 4, good job. If not, that's okay. There's more to answer. Let's have some more activities. Let's read the story on page 3 and answer the questions that follow. Write your answers on your answer sheet. Uncle Joel's Pancit by Cyril Franz S. Patterter. Uncle Joel owns a canteen near the plaza. Our group usually goes there after class to have some snack. Uncle Joel's Pancit is one of the most delicious meals we have in town. Aside from the pancit, his fried rice in a bowl tastes good as well. No wonder why his food is so loved by the crowd. Let us have a comprehension check. Look at these questions. What is the title of the story? Do you know the answer? Great! The title of the story is Uncle Joel's Pancit. Who is the author of the story? Can you tell me the answer? Correct! The author of the story is Cyril Franz S. Patterter. Where does the group eat after the class? A. At Uncle Jonah's canteen. B. At Uncle Joel's canteen. C. At their house. What do you think is the answer? Correct! Letter B is the correct answer. Why is Uncle Joel's food loved by the crowd? Aha! Because it tastes good. Do we have the same idea, kids? Awesome! What are the nouns in the story? Have you found all the nouns in the story? That's great! You're on the right track. In Uncle Joel's Pancit, the nouns are Joel's, canteen, plaza, group, pancit, town, rice, meals, bowl, food, snack, and crowd. Joel's is a possessive noun. The noun Joel was added by an apostrophe to show possession. Possessive nouns express ownership or expression. Canteen, bowl, plaza, and town are examples of count nouns. These nouns can be counted. Rice, meals, food, snack, and pancit are examples of mass nouns. These are nouns that cannot be counted and will need counters to know their quantity. Group and crowd are examples of collective nouns. These are words that represent a group of people, things, or animals. Now let's try to check if you understand the topic by answering this activity. Choose the letter of the best answer. You may write your answers in your notebook. Item number 1. Which of the following noun is cannot be counted? A. Garlic, B. Leech, C. Onions, D. Pepper. The answer for number 1 is letter D. Item number 2. You will need eggs and sugar for this recipe. The word eggs is A. Count noun, B. Mass noun, C. Collective noun, D. Possessive noun. What is your answer, kids? Correct. The answer is letter A. Item number 3. I saw John's dog ran across the road. Who is the owner? A. I, B. Dog, C. John, D. Road. The answer is letter C. Great job, kids! Let's have some more activity for you to enhance your skills. You will be given 30 seconds to do this activity. Are you ready? Come on! Use the underlined nouns in your own sentence. Write them on your answer sheet. Number 1. Mang Emong used his axe to cut the firewood. Number 2. Kuya Juan's bicycle is broken. Number 3. The audience cheered for the singer. Number 4. Mama asked me to put some sugar in her cup. Have you used all the words in sentences? Great! Now let us have a short recap of the lesson we have learned today. Count nouns are nouns that can be quantified or counted with a number. Examples: tree, spoon, ball, pencil, apples, oranges. Mass nouns are uncountable by a number. Examples: sugar, oil, sand. Possessive nouns are used to show that something belongs to a person, place, thing, or idea. They express ownership or expression. An apostrophe is added before S to show possession. Examples: the mango belonged to Joy. It is Joy's mangoes. The bone belongs to the dog. It is the dog's bone. Collective nouns are words that represent a group of people, animals, and things. Examples: a pride of lions went to hunt. A group of dancers will perform for the festival. Now let us see if you can already proceed to your next destination. Fill in the blank with the correct word from the box. Write the answer on your answer sheet. Now let's check your answers. What do you think is the answer to number 1? Correct. Possessive. Number 2. Great. Collective. Number 3. Brilliant. Count. Number 4. Excellent. Mass. Were you able to get all the correct answers? Great! I am very happy that you have reached this stage. Now let's have one more activity. Choose the correct noun to be used in each sentences below. Write your answers on your answer sheet. Number 1. Maria dress is lovely. Can you tell me your answer? Great! You got the correct answer. Number 2. The bottles beside the door is used for fetching water. What do you think is the answer? Brilliant! Bottle is the correct answer. Number 3. There are plenty of sands at the beach. What is your answer, kids? Good job! The answer is sand. Number 4. The orchestra performance is superb. Do you know the answer? Wow, that's correct. Were you able to get a perfect score? Wow, you did a great job, kids. Now let us test how much you have learned from the past activities. Get a clean sheet of paper and answer the assessment on page 6 and 7 of your module. Don't forget to write your name, grade and section, and the date today. Are you now ready, kids? Use the nouns below to complete the sentences. Write your answers on your answer sheet. Congratulations, kids! You have done so much for today's lesson. Always remember that the capacity to learn is a gift, the ability to learn is a skill, and the willingness to learn is a choice. This is Teacher Franklin, your teacher in English 4, saying goodbye and keep safe. Bye-bye!